hostas. This is a good time to go ahead and kind of show you the hosta gardens that we have. We've had a good sized rain. We've got an overcast day right now, which kind of is going to be a good thing because when we walk through these 4 hosta gardens, the colors really stand out nice in an overcast day. I think sometimes when we get a real bright penetrating sun, the hostas, well, they just kind of don't show off quite as much. So we're going to just walk through the hosta section here, and we're going to get you some close-up shots of what's going on. This is one of 4 hosta beds that my wife has put in. She loves doing the hostas and has done a great job doing so. So we're going to just kind of walk through and show you some of the beautiful hostas that are all available. I mean, I just can't believe the selection of hostas that we can go ahead and we can find now and get into the gardens and get everything but just green that we normally end up having all the time. So that she started with this one. This hosta garden here, I think, was put in probably, I'm thinking 4 years ago. There are new ones that's been planted. So the ones that kind of look like they're just a little bit on the younger side are the ones that she just, I think, believed 2 years ago she put those in. Now, there are some in here that are just huge and are starting to really show off a little bit. We've got some yellow ones over here. We're going to just take a walk over and get you a close-up shot of these yellow ones. And they are absolutely beautiful. And then we got one that is just all yellow. And anything that kind of represents a lighter color of hosta, we try to give it as much shade as possible because it doesn't need a whole lot. And then we've got this great big huge beautiful hosta right here. I mean, it's enormous, and this here is probably about the 4th year that this one has been in here. Now we're going to just go ahead, give you a quick run through on most of our hosta beds. Stop, because it does take a little bit to walk to the next hosta because of the size of our homestead here. So we're going to end the clip here, and then we will start up on the next one. I forgot that we got this little one in here. This one here is probably just a little over a year old, and there's just some little extra ones in here along with the corabels that we've got over here in the other corner, and then we mixed it in with some mums. So we got some color after the hostas are kind of like depleted and starts getting too warm for them. But that's the key to it. If you want to keep your hostas looking nice, is to give them as much shade as possible. Now there's like semi-shade, semi-sun back here in this one corner. But most of the sun that comes in here is a morning sun, which is a really, really good sun for hostas to have. And then we got a nice little row of hostas right along the back deck here. And then we put some garlic chives in between, and some mums, and then some more hostas to end it up. And then we got some grasses over here in this back corner along with some hydrangeas. Everything really did need a good drink, and we got it. So we're going to stop this one, hop on down to the next 2. So we've got a total of probably 5 now that I'm thinking about it. So we'll see in a bit. Hosta garden number 3. Now this one is just beginning to get developed. My wife has gone ahead and split off some of the hostas that were getting big to start this 3rd and 4th hosta bed. Now spring is a real good time to go ahead and split up your hostas if they're getting too big and you want to save a few bucks and go into nurseries. Hostas are getting expensive, but then what isn't when it gets into the nursery part of things. But you can go ahead and you can split your larger ones off and put them into another area of your garden and start a new section. So that's what my wife has been doing. She's been spending some time outside. We do have the shade, but we're going to just hop right over this post here and go into the 4th garden. Now Some of these are a little bit bigger. They were put in last year. Coming around really nice. There's some spaces in here. I think she's got plans to put some more hosta in here. She was back in here clearing it out like crazy the other night and done a nice job on doing so. But as you can see, the shade trees that we have around our last acre of land here gives us the opportunity to put in these hosta gardens. Now we just have planted, well, I'm thinking here, probably 10 or 15 of them in this one little section, and then some of the new ones up there have been put in, I think, about 2 years ago also. So it's fun to go ahead and put them in. Maintenance, once you get on top of the maintenance and the weeds, they're pretty easy to go by, but just remember, give them as much sun as possible. Now we're going to stop this one. We've got one more left. It's going to take a little bit of a walk to get up into the front part of the house, so we're going to put you on hold for a little bit, and then we're going to pop right back.
2, 1.
Well, number 5, and hopefully you're still with us, so hang in there. We won't make this too long for everybody. This one here that we've got planted in or underneath our evergreens right next to our fire pit. This one here is close to 5 years old, and it shows it because of the size of the hostas are so nice and big. My wife has planted some smaller ones in here in between the ones that probably have froze out or hasn't made it, and you do get that. Now that we do have a nice little white one in the back there, and we put that in as far as we can underneath the evergreen, so it doesn't hardly get any light at all. And then we've got all these other little mushrooms that are growing in here. I don't know if everybody has such colorful mushrooms as we do, but ours comes up and grows in different colors, and they're kind of unique. And then we've got the knolls that just kind of pop in and say hi once in a while. This one over here is waving. And then we're going to just go around the tree real quick. We've got some little fairy houses in here. The fairies are going to start moving back into our homestead here in just a little bit. We got the doors are locked, so they're not here yet, but they will be pretty soon. And then over here, these are the ones that were probably put in 6 years ago, doing really well. There's ones in here that got hit a little bit over the winter with the cold winter that we had, but they're coming back slowly, and we'll just have to be patient with them. I know a lot of people just want everything looking really nice right off the bat, but Old Man Winter kind of puts a kibosh on a few of them, and we just got to be patient when they start coming back nice and slow. Now this little section in here is all variegated, which stands out really nice. With this overcast day, you can just see the colors of the green and white through this whole area. Now, thank you for hanging in there. I hope you enjoyed all of our hostas. The best part of it now is we got the good rains. These things shot right out of the ground. I mean, you could just almost see how they jumped 2 or 3 inches with all this nice rain. And then pretty soon we'll start seeing some spikes, and they'll start flowering out here. From Northeast Iowa, thanks for stopping. Hope you enjoyed the content. Give me a thumbs up. And all this work was done by my wife. She's done a fantastic job. And subscribe. So until then, happy gardening.